Hello.
Hi.
I'm Austin Noah. I'm
Okay.
from Raymore, Missouri, and I am in 4-H. I've been in 4-H for 5 years now, and today I have to show you a Indian runner. The specific name is a white fawn Indian runner. He's in the light category for ducks. The cool thing about him is that most people get him confused with the pastel runner, but the the common thing to tell the difference is the head. The head of a pastel would be more darker, and on the fawn white, it'd be a lot lighter like this.
Okay.
The Indian runner gets its name because it's shaped like a wine bottle neck, and so it gets its name. His nickname is a wine bottle neck duck because of how he's shaped. But his specific name is an Indian runner.
Okay.
There's four categories in a waterfowl. There's a bantam, light, heavy, and medium. This was in the light, and then you usually find in the heavy Peking ducks. Peking ducks are usually meant for meat birds, and then the medium ducks are like your mediums are usually like your Karugas and all that, and then the lights are usually like your runner ducks and Holland twins, and then the bantams are all the call ducks and Maur ducks.
Okay.
You can tell these. A really cool thing about waterfowl is there's two different ways to tell if it's a male or a female. The males will hiss or like squawk, like a hissy quack, and then the females are the ones that have the like quacky, like the real loud quack. And then also, if you can tell, on a male Indian runner or any male waterfowl, this is called a sex tail, and if it's a male, it'd be curled, and if it's flat, it'd be a female.
Correct.
On him, if you look, these are all the wing feathers, and if on here, there's if you want to, most waterfowl fly, so if you do have a wild one, you usually see them clip the wings, and these are called the main flying wings, and so these are the ones that mostly give them support on flying, and so if they don't have these, they won't be able to fly very well, so that's why you usually cut them off. I do not because he doesn't fly. The way I get him ready for a show is I get him in a bathtub with bluing. This will help him get most of his white showing and stuff, and I also use baby soap to not hurt his feathers. He gets a feed that has corn, a little bit of corn, laying pellets, and catfish food. The catfish food helps with protein, and it will make him more fatter like he wants. There is some stuff that happens in a waterfowl that you do not want to happen. It's called angel wing, and it will give you a disqualification, and that's when the inner side of these feathers right here will go way too fast, and it will stick out, and it's called an angel wing because the wings grow. This happens because of too much protein. It is treatable at a young age, but if you get it at a certain age, it's not treatable, and it looks like that forever. Another common type of disqualification or penalty is if you have ripped webbing on its bottom of the feet. Some people do put holes in the bottom of their feet to like mark them, so like bands, they put holes, but you do not want tears or stuff. All waterfowl, they get their heat from their feet. So most of their, on their feet, there's blood lines. So if the feet are cold, they're cold. And so that's why if you see a duck on its ground, holding its feet, it's cold. Ducks, I keep this duck in a pen, not during the night, but he is free range on a half an acre during the day. Some cool things that are not about Indian runners or ducks is some chickens. I know some chicken facts. Some chickens, there is a thing that's called a disqualification on chicken, and it's called duck feet. And that's when on a chicken, the stubs of the back of the stubs grow too fast, and it grows crooked, and it will call a duck foot, because it looks like a duck foot. In a chicken show, there is 4 different categories of chickens. There's bantam, Old English, and there's large fowl, And so the difference in there is most of the bantams are going to be like your silkies, and then the large fowls are your Jersey Giants. And then the cool thing about a bantam duck is that it can run against all the bantam chickens in a show. So a bantam duck could be all the silkies because it's in a bantam category. This is the Indian runner.
Okay. Tell me all the parts of him.
All right, so you would get the bill. There's the eye that has 3 layers of eyelashes. And this is the neck, the sex feather, the webbing, the feet. Then this is the bow hole. I don't know. I forgot the real name of it. These are the flying feathers. And then this is its back of its neck. If you flip it over like this, you want you want to feel it. You don't want no bumps in it, because if it has a bump, it is egg bound usually, or has a type of disease. And some birds do get mites. Mites are usually found in the area of the anal. I was called the anal, and some on the eyes. If you do have mites, you want to get it treated really fast, because it does hurt your bird.
Okay. All right. All right. Now, in ducks, it's rare, but how do you check for stubs?
Stubs? You would check on the bottom of the feet, and like right here, if it's twice the size, that's the stub.
All right. Can you describe what fowl pox looks like?
Fowl pox is a disease mostly in fowl that is like contagious, and that's why they do the testing of the birds, the NIPI testing, and it's like a disease where the chicken loses its feathers.
Okay. Describe if your birds are wormy. What are some of the symptoms? Wormy.
Wormy. Some of the signs is the weight loss is some of them, and then if they poop out worms, it's you can tell them that, and then just like if they are nauseous and not usually acting the same way.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Put him in the cage. Get him ready to show.
All right. So if you want to get ready for a show, you want to put the head in first, where it doesn't hurt the feathers. So you want to put it in like this, and then you want to make sure that an Indian runner, you want to make sure he's up like this, and then I usually go back and like smooth it down like this, make sure he has all the right things. And I usually point up, this because you want him up like a wine bottle. And then when you're taking him out, you want to put head first so it doesn't hurt the feathers again. And then you want to hold it between the 2 legs to get the most stubbery for the bird, and you want to shut the cage.
Okay. What is one of the things that an Indian runner is known for?
The most thing an Indian runner is known for is its laying population. It can lay up to 300 to 350 eggs per year, the most out of all of the waterfowl. And then also his height, and what makes him an Indian runner is what mostly people like about him.
Okay, you really studied your duck real well.
Yeah, I really love my waterfowl, and this one, if you can tell, a really cool thing about him is if you tell, let's hold him correctly, if you can tell on his neck, you can tell there's a heart right here.
Oh.
And so he's my soulmate.
Ah. Okay, how old are you?
I am 17 years old.
17, okay. All right.
And I've been a member of the American Poultry Association, or the APA, for about a year now.
Good, good. Great job. You really worked on that.
Thank you.
Glad you came.
Yeah, thank you for being my judge.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you.